am here for carnival. I am here for carnival no matter what time of day and no matter what month we're in, okay? But I'm here for carnival. I didn't come to play. I'm here for carnival, okay? Okay, lovelies, Madam Sophie here to do a makeup tutorial using this palette. This is the Carnival palette from BPerfect Cosmetics, and this eyeshadow palette was created by the infamous Stacey Marie. And if you guys don't know Stacey Marie is a makeup artist. She's very popular on Instagram. So if you haven't started following her, please go on there and follow her. She has some very different looks. She has some very creative looks. She's actually, her Instagram page is actually one of my go-to pages for inspiration when it comes to working on a makeup look. Okay, so she's based out of the UK. I don't believe that you'd be able to get this palette in the United States as yet. If you'd like to purchase this palette, you're going to have to purchase it directly from BPerfect Cosmetics, and I'm going to leave information with regards to that in the description box below. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working with today. This palette has 24 eyeshadow colors, and these colors are very colorful. So you have 24 eyeshadow colors in here, and in addition to the 24 eyeshadow colors, you also have two colors here, two shades that you could use for highlighting. So definitely I'm going to be playing with this palette. I'm really looking forward to doing something that is colorful and carnival-ish, if that makes sense. So please stay tuned if you'd like to see the look I am able to come up with using the Stacey Marie Carnival palette by BPerfect Cosmetics. For those of you who are visiting my channel for the first time, I welcome you. I hope that on your way out you hit that subscribe button and you hit that bell, okay? Please don't be afraid to join the Sophia squad. It is free of charge. You don't have to pay for it. So just hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you could be in the Sophia's mix. Okay? For those of you who have continued to support me here on YouTube, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for the continuous support. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the upliftment. Okay? And I just wanted to reach out to you guys and say thank you. Go ahead and swatch the colors in this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go like this, like this, like this, and like this. Okay, and then I'm going to swatch the two I'm going to swatch these two highlighters last. Okay, so please stay tuned for that. let's get up close and personal. Next, I'm going to move into priming the rest of my eyes. For primer today, I'm going to use Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal in the color C1. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to use the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation, and I'm going to use it in the color Maple. Alright, so now I am going to go ahead and get started with my highlight and blush. What I'm going to be using to highlight my face for this look, and I chose to use these two highlights because I just want to test. I just want to see what it would look like if I were to use it. So I'm going to use the two highlighters that came with this palette. So I'm going to start off with the color Saint, and then I'm going to move into the color Sinner. So far, I realized that the Saint highlighter is not very pigmented. If you're looking for a really good shimmer, I would suggest using the Sinner the Sinner highlighter instead, because you get more pigment in there. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna try it again on my nose. Hopefully it works this time. But this is what the Saint color looks like when you put it on. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is what it looks like. However, when you put the Sinner highlighter on, let me show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going in the Sinner highlighter. I'm going to go like this. Okay, so there is a huge difference. The Sinner highlighter stands out way more than the Saint. Guys, this is the look. I'm going to put some hair on and I'm going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay guys, so this is the final look using the Carnival palette by BPerfect Cosmetics, and this palette is by Stacey Marie. If you guys don't know, Stacey Marie is a professional makeup artist. She is on Instagram. If you haven't started following her, you need to follow her. Her looks are very much on the unique side. She's really good at blending in those shadows, and I really enjoy going on her Instagram profile and looking at those lovely eyeshadow creations she come up with. Okay, so I just wanted to point that out to you guys. This palette was released earlier in the month, and what I can say about this palette is not all of the colors are on point when it comes to pigmentation. So for example, this color here that is called Mint, the pigment is there but not really there, if you know what I'm talking about. Another one would be this color called Foolish. That color is not really there, and I'm pretty sure you'd be able to see what I'm talking about in the swatches that I did. So some colors, based on the swatch, the finger swatch I did, some colors don't seem to be as pigmented as others. However, I must say that the yellow, the orange, this really cute neon pink, these colors are very much on point. The Queeny color, the Hustle color, these colors are very much on the pigmented side. Regarding the highlighters that the palette came with, I don't really like the color Saint. I think Saint is not a highlighter that shows up. I don't know if it's, probably I should have wet my brush when I was applying it, but it's the highlighter Saint was not very easy for me to work with. However, the highlighter that's named Sinner, it is very much on point. I really like the way the Sinner color popped on my face, and most of the highlighting that's on my face was done only using the Sinner palette, the Sinner highlighter in the palette. Okay, so see how really cute the Sinner highlight pops up. Okay, so with that being said, as when I received the palette, it was just in a nylon bag, in some it was covered in some plastic, some sealed plastic. That's what it was. That's how it was packaged, and I think more could be done. I mean, if for the price point of this palette, more attention could have been placed on the packaging. So that's one of the things that turned me off about this palette. I'm not tearing anyone down. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real, okay? So more focus could have been placed on the packaging of this eyeshadow palette. So I didn't like that. Another thing is, not all the colors in this palette are very much on the pigmented side, and I did make mention of that earlier. Saint is not acting sainty because it's not, the color is not true. Okay, so just wanted to point that out. I'm just goofing around, guys. Nothing personal, only love. Okay, there's no black. There is no black, ladies. There is no black color in here. The darkest color that is closer to black or closest to black would be this color that's called Liquor. But despite that, I'm very much satisfied with the look I came up with. Okay, so this is the look I was able to come up with using this palette. Despite the downfalls of this palette is indeed Sophy approved. Okay, she is Sophy approved. Stacey Marie, go keep doing your thing. This is I think your first time, but you definitely went above and beyond creating this palette, and I really appreciate this palette. I mean, despite the concerns I did make mention of considering this palette, I am very much happy with this palette. I'm very much happy with the look I was able to get. Okay guys, so this is my take on the Carnival palette by Stacey Marie from the BPerfect Cosmetics brand, and I just wanted to say thank you for clicking my video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching me take my time and create this look. This look took some time. When I tell you time, it took some time. Okay, so this look took some time, and I think I would expect this video to be a little lengthy, but thank you guys for tuning in. If you got this far in this video, thank you. And if you got this far in this video, what are you waiting for? Why don't you just hit that subscribe button? What are you, really? You got this far and you're not going to subscribe, and you're not even going to hit that bell. Hit that bell and subscribe. Okay, you need to be joining the Sophia squad. Okay, Sophia's squad. That's what you need to be joining. Okay, guys, so it's all love here. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thank you for the continuous support. Thank you for being part of my journey here on YouTube. And thank you 1,000,001. That's it for today. I hope that you have a wonderful and progressive day. And bye. Like, seriously done. I don't want to see makeup for the next 2 days.